Welcome to another Rocky Mountain Sasquatch Organization Roundtable drive. There's Derek and Jenny, and I'm Kelly. We're in Arizona. We're actually inside the Mogollon Rim, following up on some Bigfoot sightings and taking a look around, seeing if we can find anything that would be Bigfoot related. One thing interesting that I've noticed studying the sighting reports in the area, that one of the most common descriptions of the Bigfoot in this area is a lighter brown colored hair or fur. And then the creature's facial appearance, they describe it more as like a troll than a primate. Bumps on the face. Sounds like a scarier looking face.
Yeah, that sounds disturbing.
Pretty good observation about the area where we're in now. At least right through here is. It reminds us a lot of one of our favorite research areas. Lots of cedars, lots of junipers, a lot of the same type of terrain. Definitely it's got its, differences, of course, but at least to me.
We like to have a camera rolling when we're going through places that we could potentially have a Bigfoot sighting, and this is one of them. We're right in an area where a woman saw a Bigfoot cross the road at night, and it was full on in her headlights 35 feet away, so she walked across the road and into the trees. Also not too far away from one of the most recent Bigfoot sightings, where a woman actually saw it getting a drink and stand up and look at her before it took off. And we're on the pine side of the Mogollon Rim, and those are a couple of Bigfoot sightings on this side. And the woman that saw it drinking before it stood up and looked at her, she described it as having a troll face with bumps all over the face.
One of those two witnesses, did they say, wasn't the color of the fur kind of like a camel color?
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
Like the color of what a camel would be, which is kind of a light brown. Camel color. I'm sure camels come in all kinds of colors, but
Tan or a creamy white.
Yeah, that would almost be a blonde Bigfoot almost.
Blonde. Maybe like a blonde grizzly.
Yeah, like a grizzly color.
definitely lighter than what usually gets seen from where we're from.
Which is usually a dark brown or a black color.
Just because of the descriptions that are given here and where we're from, I don't think the Bigfoot migrate back and forth from where we live in here. I think they stay more to the area.
I don't think I'd want to migrate across the desert.
No,
if I had this much
I didn't even enjoy driving here. No. No, it wasn't. It was a really nice drive, actually. This Mogollon Rim hosts one of the largest ponderosa pine forests in the world. It's definitely beautiful, and it appears to be squatchy. Reminds me of parts of California. Any of you guys that watched Mitch Waite, he used to like to drive around filming at night along the Mogollon Rim in hopes of getting a road crossing Bigfoot. It's also nice to show you guys more of the area than we can on foot. And you know, we'll come to a place like this and in a week or two we'll hike 20-25 miles, but we'll drive 300 of it, you know, and you guys are missing some of the drives to get to these places that we hike. And it's so nice to show you guys what's going on, how big the area really is. And
We've seen lots and lots of signs of elk today.
we saw a deer this morning and
Lots of rabbits.
yeah, photographs and stuff that we get of animals on this trip, we'll include those at the end of these videos. Maybe a couple of them at the front too.
And potentially a velvet ant.
Yeah.
We'll share it. He was cool looking.
Yeah, if it's a velvet ant, they're like one of the top 10 most painful stings.
I didn't see it. What color was it?
It's like reddish orange.
Oh yeah.
It was plump.
Plump. Yep.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy.
Fuzzy. Yes.
That's probably what it was then.
If it's not, it was still cool. It'd be fun to figure out what it really is if that's not what it is.
Yeah, he was cool looking. He was big.
God, we're right in between a bunch of Bigfoot sightings right here. Strawberry on one side, pine on the other. There's a handful of Bigfoot sightings in this area.
This is a huge wilderness area. Hundreds of miles in almost any direction where something could go pretty much unimpeded, uninterrupted. Easily hidden.
It's cool seeing cactus here on top of a mountain. Only in Arizona.
I know. They're neat.
We've been staying between 5,000 and 8,000 feet elevation here, and we don't see much cactus at home at those elevations. I mean, we do have cactus, but it's usually low in the valleys.
Local watering hole.
Wow, yeah. That's neat.
You know, that's
A watering hole?
That's
Yeah.
something you ought to walk around.
We're gonna walk around this spring and look for Bigfoot footprints.
Stick to the left a little, or belly it. rocking the bikes.
It's better to go over a rock with your tire than if you think you're gonna bottom out on it.
This looks like a spring.
Yeah, it's a spring. We need to walk around it. Alright, looking for footprints.
And we're back. I like running in them little springs.
Yeah, you can see what kind of animals are getting a drink right there. I would love to camp here. This is actually really nice up here.
Yeah, I like it back in here. We found a couple of good camping spots. I know it's only 60 degrees, but it feels so hot compared to what it's been like at home.
Oh yeah, it's really warm here. Really warm.
Nice.
And it feels dry. It feels drier than our state. It's beautiful. Another spring.
Oh yeah.
Here's where it overflows. When it overflows, it runs right down that. It's
Yeah.
a dry creek bed instead.
It's freaking hot.
Yeah, it is.
The more we check out these Bigfoot sightings here, the more I'm liking this area. This is our first time into the area, by the way. It's our first Bigfoot expedition to the Mogollon Rim. We didn't know exactly what to expect, and
It's really
it's
enjoyable here.
We really haven't seen many people at all on these back roads and trails and stuff, so
We've only seen one.
Gonna run
Yeah.
into the same type of issues with trying to get a footprint around here.
It's the same where
Real
we live.
hard, really rocky ground.
Yeah.
Just like you'd find up in our Rocky Mountains.
well, we have found 4 footprints today so far, but just like with any footprint that's within human range, I mean, it's hard to rule out that they were human. They were in a human range. They're not the gigantic 18 inchers everybody would love to find.
They're suspect, but we looked at them.
Yeah, we'll include some of those pictures at the end of this. We all know that Bigfoot's not born with 18-inch footprints.
No, they have to be babies sometime.
Unless they're gated in when they're born, and they just gate in at 8 foot,
What?
800 pounds. And, I know.
I'm
just being sarcastic.
Oh. What are you talking about?
They're gate-born, don't you know?
Sure they are.
I know, I think it's funny when people won't take a report seriously unless it's 7 to 8 feet tall. I'm like, did you think they were born that tall?
I feel sorry for Mom.
That's why there's not very many of them. The women frickin' don't breed very often. Because after they've had to have a 7-foot child.
It's a once and done.
It's a once
I'm
and
never
done.
doing that again.
Learned the hard way on that one. Especially if they have an extended gestation period.
Oh no.
That's a 24-month ordeal.
I was pregnant for 5 years.
Not Sasquatch years, human years. Wow. Getting a little gnarly. Driving roundtables, we've thought about calling them dirt road drives. But we do drive on paved, so. But this one is a dirt road drive special. Hope you guys are enjoying Arizona as much as we are. I've always had a stereotype of
I didn't know.
Arizona as one big desert.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a place like this here.
I held that until the first time I got to Flagstaff. Went to Flagstaff and said, wow, I really like this area.
Yeah.
Ponderosa pines are my absolute favoriteest tree. Period. And they're
They are awesome.
They're everywhere here.
I don't know, I'd have to say I'm still a pretty dang big fan of redwoods. Big old sequoias.
Yeah.
But ponderosas are a real pretty tree. I really do like them as well. Hell, I don't think there's a tree I don't like. Even some of these old junipers and cedars and stuff, they kind of, especially the older ones, look like the little old wise man of the tree, of the forest and stuff. All gnarly looking and...
Some of them are just creepy.
Yeah, they are creepy. Got some by the cabin that I think are just so cool looking. Even when they're dead, you know, there's just something about them.
Yep.
They just stand there like it's a big, I don't know. Can't see it now, but got some gnarly rocks going on. You want me to walk you through there?
I think he's over the bad part right now.
Yeah, I'm over the monsters.
It was like a cave or something up here on the side hill. I mean, it wouldn't have been a big, huge thing, but it looked more, maybe something like a badger or something might have tore up in
A little
there.
den.
Yeah, den, that's a better way of putting it. Had a pretty clear sight of it there for a minute, but Sometimes you wish you had a Suburban. Oh wait, I do. See, there's even some pretty nice places you could park a trailer or pitch a couple tents right down through here.
Yeah.
Keeps you down out of the
wind.
Yeah.
A little steep. I guess all of these dry riverbeds are runoff from when it snows, I guess.
Yeah.
They get some rain too.
It's definitely a dry creek bed.
Yeah, and it's a little early in the year for a creek bed to be dry, so that's going to be your runoff stream.
Runoff, whatever. I think you know what I meant. You would expect him to be full.
Yeah.
There's a cattle guard. They try and control the cows in and out of here.
I haven't seen a cow.
Neither have I.
I've seen a print, but I haven't seen a cow.
If you're uncomfortable with anything, you say the word, I'll get out and I'll at least walk it.
These rocks kind of look like the same rocks that are in the Uintas.
It's like volcanic stuff to
Yeah.
me, huh?
Yeah, there's lots of volcanic.
Well, Flagstaff had all kinds of volcanoes in that area. squirrels here are huge and colorful.
They are cool looking.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of different colors on him.
I saw a big, huge squirrel yesterday with. It was huge and it had those little pointy, tufty ears.
Yeah, he had the long
Oh, we'll have
tufts
to.
on his ears and stuff.
We'll have to put a picture when it goes in.
Yeah.
This one I just saw was real colorful though. Holy cow.
Like a red stripe. Red?
Yeah, like red stripes on his sides, and his tail was like bright white, and just
Okay.
and some black stripes, and then the tufts on his ears had some white.
I think they're cute.
And someone's camping back in here.
Definitely is a
Why
pretty.
not?
Yep.
Yeah, awesome place.
Oh, that's a nice campground. I mean,
It is really.
look at how much. Yeah, I really
Okay, he
like
picked a good spot.
it. The
Enough
way good
sun
spot.
for the day to warm the area up.
Yep.
Got a nice view actually. Kind of opens up where you get a pretty decent view.
God, some parts of this is like out by Tahoe, and some parts is like the Susanville area, California, and then, I mean, it's like all these different mixtures they have here. Some are, I mean, from spot to spot. Some places remind me of home, and they got a lot of diversity here as far as the trees and plants.
Yeah, I do.
Still think Utah's got that pole position on diversity though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're lucky to live where we do and enjoy the bigfooting hobby, because there's a lot of places close to where we actually live that we can just go Bigfoot after work on a given night, or if you want to spend the weekend somewhere, you just, an hour or two drive after work and you're right in the middle of a great spot to camp.
Yep.
And so many places that are just breathtaking, beautiful country. No matter what type of country you like. Even if you want a beach, it's what Bear Lake's for.
Yeah.
And that's no kidding, I'll tell you right now. Absolutely beautiful place. And Bigfoot sightings all over it.
Yeah, there is.
I still have to see what the Arizona Bigfoot's up to.
Yeah,
This
that.
Mogollon Rim phenomena of
to
Bigfoot
come.
sightings. We had to come and check it out. And
We got invited to come, and we were previously engaged, so we couldn't come. And then, which is sad because we missed out on.
There's a squirrel right there. He just took off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
yeah, we missed out on meeting Mitch Waite.
Yeah, because he had invited us to come out, and we couldn't come.
Yeah, we were telling him, well, maybe another year or two down the road we can, and just don't know that that's going to happen. You never know when you're going to lose somebody. So we did make it out here. So we're kind of Bigfooting here as a tribute to old Mitch. We're out here in his stomping grounds. This is where he mostly Bigfoot. Isn't it cool how we've made Bigfoot a verb? Bigfooting.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Bigfoot. We're actually staying. Our base camp is actually 3 miles from where 2 Bigfoot sightings actually happened. That brought us into this little area.
Yep.
There's another spring. That one looks like they have it protected against cattle.
Yeah.
Or you actually have to let the cattle in.
Yes.
That might be a good one to look around. Oh, it's posted.
Yeah, it's somebody's.
Someone's private spring. All right, well, that's the spring we can't check out.
Nope. Doesn't it kind of look like it's got reptilian skin?
Yeah, it does, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I was
Scales.
thinking, that type of tree.
Yeah.
It's a good camping spot.
Yeah. Oh, residential. No, it isn't. It's a gate,
In case they want to shut this down back here.
I guess.
Looks that way, eh? I don't know what that gate's all about. It goes to the 428A. Huh. Might be something for us to check out later on.
Well,
Yeah, honestly, these would be great little night drives or a night hike. Something, anything like that would go great in a place like that.
maybe we could see some elk at dusk.
This obviously would be a good place to have another side by side.
Yeah.
All sorts of little roads that we wouldn't want to take this thing on.
We're going to be visiting a lot of spots near
Well, this is pretty much hell of a drop. Don't want to go down that.
We'll visit
Sand.
locations near Pine, Strawberry, Payson. I think it's called Green Valley. Where we'll probably even make it all the way out to Show Low.
I'm sure it used to be a lot worse. But yeah, it's good to get away from it.
You know, you get excited when you smell something that bad. You're wondering what's there in the bushes. You got Bigfoot on the brain, and then it's a dead animal.
I don't know. There's so many sightings where I smelled something that stunk real bad. I felt like I was being watched, and then there it was.
That was pretty distinctly death, though.
Yeah, it was. It didn't have a skunk smell. It didn't have a garbage smell. It didn't.
There was
A rock.
There was newer deer carcass, older deer carcasses, and just places where deer bones were scattered.
Actually, the one was an elk.
Yeah.
Oh, an elk. Wow, this area is so neat.
I know it.
This is something that you probably ought to mention. Just because this up here gives you a pretty good indication of how far you can see and how far it goes. Where, as far as you can see.
And you know it stretches further than you can see, too.
Absolutely.
That is a lot of forest.
Area kind of reminds me of Yellowstone a little bit too, all the volcanic activity that goes along with this Mogollon Rim area. It's like a giant caldera. Now someone will probably say in the comments, it is a caldera. I think it is, but I don't know.
Big old tree limb stuck up in another tree.
But it looked like it had been cut.
I know, but I'm not strong enough to pick something that big up.
It was a big limb, I agree. It was definitely out of place.
It was bizarre.
Skunk! That, hands down, that was skunk.
That's skunky.
Yep, that's skunk. Pepe Le Pew.
We smelt something yesterday that smelled like a skunk, and it wasn't. Some type of an animal. I can't remember what word that was. It a fox that was smelling like a skunk?
Oh my gosh. Fox have very, very potent urine. Woo!
Yeah. That fox had a skunky smell yesterday.
Just really potent.
Yeah, this little Roundtable drive that we just did is just scratching the surface of this Mogollon Rim area. Just a small scratch of it.
We're coming down off the mountain.
We're coming back into civilization, so we're gonna end this roundtable. We're going to keep on Bigfooting in this area, going to more sighting report locations. So watch for all of our Mogollon Rim videos. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.